Paradise clearance. Good morning, Iberia 2839er. Ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Germania 189er 8 clear to land runway 35.
Iberia 2839er. Cleared for pushback. Paradise ground. Iberia 2839er. Ready to taxi. Iberia 2839er. Taxi to runway 35. Paradise clearance. Good afternoon. Ural 2861. Ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Ural 2861. Cleared for pushback.
Germania 189er 8 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Paradise ground. Ural 2861. Ready to taxi. Iberia 2839er. Cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air France 1514 cleared to land runway 35.
Ural 2861. Taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 9596 is on approach. FedEx 9596 cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Ural 2861. Ready for takeoff runway 35.
Finnair 639er 1 cleared for pushback.
Ural 2861. Cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise ground. Finnair 639er 1 ready to taxi. Finnair 639er 1 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise ground. Air France 1514 taxi to the gates. Air France 1514 taxi to gate Bravo 3. Paradise ground. FedEx 9596 taxi to the gates.
China Southern 8263 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 639er 1 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
FedEx 9596 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Paradise ground. China Southern 8263 ready to taxi. China Southern 8263 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Good afternoon. Kestrel 5148 is on approach. Kestrel 5148 clear to land runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Good afternoon. Speedbird 5253 ready for pushback at Alpha 5. China Southern 8263 cleared for takeoff runway 35. Speedbird 5253 cleared for pushback. Paradise ground. Speedbird 5253 ready to taxi. Speedbird 5253 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise ground. Kestrel 5148 requesting taxi to the gates. Kestrel 5148 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Paradise clearance. Good afternoon. Virgin 6321 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Virgin 6321 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower. Good afternoon. Pakistan 7862 is on approach. Pakistan 7862 cleared to land runway 35.
Virgin 6321 taxi to runway 35. Paradise Tower. Speedbird 5253 ready for takeoff runway 35. Speedbird 5253 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Vueling 5814 is on approach. Vueling 5814 cleared to land runway 35.
Oman Air 6353 cleared for pushback. Paradise Ground, Oman Air 6353 ready to taxi. Oman Air 6353 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Virgin 6321 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Pakistan 7862 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Virgin 6321 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Ground, Vueling 5814 requesting taxi to the gates. Eva 90183 cleared for pushback. Vueling 5814 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Paradise Ground, Eva 90183 ready to taxi. Eva 90183 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Oman Air 6353 ready for takeoff for runway 35. Oman Air 6353 cleared for takeoff for runway 35.
Paradise clearance, good afternoon. Dynasty 5309 ready for pushback at Charlie 2. Dynasty 5309 cleared for pushback. Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Irie Queen 4302 is on approach. Irie Queen 4302 cleared to land runway 35.
Eva 90183 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Dynasty 5309 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Singapore 3066 is on approach. Singapore 3066 cleared to land runway 35.
KLM 6875 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower, Dynasty 5309 ready for takeoff runway 35.
KLM 6875 taxi to runway 35.
KLM 5958 cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise Ground, Irie Queen 4302 requesting taxi to the gates. Irie Queen 4302 taxi to gate Bravo 4. Dynasty 5309 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Lion Inter 1450 cleared to land runway 35.
Transavia 5349 cleared for pushback.
Singapore 3066 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Paradise Ground, Transavia 5349 ready to taxi. Transavia 5349 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, KLM 6875 ready for takeoff runway 35. KLM 6875 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Ground, KLM 5958 taxi to the gates. KLM 5958 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Asiana 5835 cleared for pushback.
Transavia 5349 continue taxi.
Paradise Ground, Asiana 5835 ready to taxi. Asiana 5835 taxi to runway 35.
Lion Inter 1450 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Paradise clearance, good afternoon. Air India 5013 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Air India 5013 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower, Asiana 5835 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Pakistan 6424 is on approach. Pakistan 6424 cleared to land runway 35.
Transavia 5349 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Asiana 5835 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air India 5013 taxi to runway 35.
Germania 1899er cleared for pushback. Germania 1899er taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Aegean 8172 is on approach. Aegean 8172 cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Good afternoon. Trans North 6777 ready for pushback at Charlie 4. Trans North 6777 cleared for pushback.
Air France 1515 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Ground, Pakistan 6424, taxi to the gates.
Trans North 6777 taxi to runway 35.
Pakistan 6424, taxi to gate Bravo 5. Qatari 4188, cleared to land runway 35.
Air France 1515 taxi to runway 35. Paradise Tower, Air India 5013 ready for takeoff runway 35. Air India 5013 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Germania 1899er ready for takeoff runway 35. Germania 1899er cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Korean 3074 cleared to land runway 35.
FedEx China 597 cleared for pushback. Aegean 8172 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Paradise Tower, Trans North 6777 ready for takeoff runway 35. Trans North 6777 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
UPS 8710 cleared to land runway 35.
FedEx China 597 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Air France 1515 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Qatari 4188, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Air France 1515 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, FedEx China 597 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Kenya 1274 is on approach. Kenya 1274 cleared to land runway 35. Paradise Ground, Korea 3074 taxi to the gates.
Kestrel 5149 cleared for pushback.
FedEx China 597 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Egypt Air 49er56 is on approach. Egypt Air 49er56 clear to land runway 35.
Korean 3074 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Kestrel 5149 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Ground, UPS 8710 taxi to the gates. UPS 8710 taxi to gate Charlie 4. Paradise Ground, Kenya 1274 requesting taxi to the gates. Kenya 1274 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Flyb 5550 is on approach. Flyb 5550 cleared to land runway 35.
Egypt Air 4956 taxi to the gates.
Paradise Tower, Kestrel 5149 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Kenya 1274 hold position.
Pakistan 7863 cleared for pushback.
Egypt Air 49er56 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Paradise clearance, view 5815 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. View 5815 cleared for pushback.
Pakistan 7863 taxi to runway 35.
Kestrel 5149 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Kenya 1274 continue taxi.
Flyb 5550 taxi to gate Alpha 3. Viewing 5815 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Indonesia 5120 is on approach. Indonesia 5120 clear to land runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Vueling 5815, ready for takeoff runway 35. Vueling 5815, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, Pakistan 7863, ready for takeoff runway 35. Pakistan 7863, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
AirAsia 59084, clear to land runway 35.
Indonesia 5120, taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Paradise clearance. I repeat 4303, ready for pushback at Bravo 4. I repeat 4303, cleared for pushback. Paradise ground. I repeat 4303, ready to taxi. I repeat 4303, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Lion Enter 1451, ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Lion Enter 1451, cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 59084, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Paradise ground. Lion Enter 1451, ready to taxi.
I repeat 4303, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Lion Enter 1451, taxi to runway 35. Singapore 3067, cleared for pushback.
KLM 5959, cleared for pushback.
Paradise ground. Singapore 3067, ready to taxi.
Air France 3380, clear to land runway 35.
KLM 5959, taxi to runway 35.
Singapore 3067, taxi to runway 35. Paradise Tower. Lion Enter 1451, ready for takeoff runway 35. Lion Enter 1451, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Oceania 5860, clear to land runway 35. Paradise clearance. Pakistan 6425, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Pakistan 6425, cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower, KLM 5959, ready for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise ground. Pakistan 6425, ready to taxi. Pakistan 6425, taxi to runway 35.
Air France 3380, taxi to gate Charlie 1. Paradise clearance. Aegean 8173, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Aegean 8173, cleared for pushback.
KLM 5959, cleared for takeoff runway 35. Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Swiss 2546 is on approach.
Singapore 3067, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Pakistan 6425, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Swiss 2546, cleared to land runway 35.
Aegean 8173, taxi to runway 35.
Oceania 5860, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Qatari 4189, cleared for pushback.
Aegean 8173, continue taxi.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Korean 2806 is on approach. Korean 2806, cleared to land runway 35.
Qatari 4189, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Korean 3075, ready for pushback at Charlie 3. Korean 3075, cleared for pushback.
Paradise ground. Swiss 2546, requesting taxi to the gates.
Iroquois 2888, cleared to land runway 35.
Oceania 5860, hold position.
Swiss 2546, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Korean 3075, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Qatari 4189, ready for takeoff runway 35.
China Eastern 8078, cleared to land runway 35.
Oceania 5860, continue taxi.
UPS 8711, cleared for pushback.
Paradise ground. Korean 2806, taxi to the gates. Korean 2806, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
UPS 8711, taxi to runway 35.
Asiana 7234, cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise Ground, Iroquois 2888, taxi to the gates. Iroquois 2888, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Paradise clearance, Egypt Air 49er57, ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Yellow cab 6282 is on approach. Yellow cab 6282 clear to land runway 35.
Egypt Air 49er57 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Ground, China Eastern 8078, taxi to the gates. Fly B 5551, cleared for pushback.
Philippines 5170, cleared to land runway 35.
Egypt Air 49er57, taxi to runway 35.
China Eastern 8078, taxi to gate Bravo 3. Paradise Ground, Fly B 5551, ready to taxi.
Paradise Ground, Asiana 7234, taxi to the gates.
Fly B 5551, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Singapore 90440 is on approach. Singapore 90440, cleared to land runway 35.
Kenya 1275, cleared for pushback.
Asiana 7234, taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Yellow cab 6282 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Speedbird 3274, clear to land runway 35.
Kenya 1275, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Ground, Philippines 5170, requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 5170, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
All Nippon 2022, cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise clearance, Indonesia 5121, ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Indonesia 5121, clear for pushback.
Paradise Ground, Singapore 90440, taxi to the gates.
Paradise Ground, Indonesia 5121. Ready to taxi. Indonesia 5121, taxi to runway 35.
Singapore 90440, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Speedbird 3274, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Paradise clearance, AirAsia 5985, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Qatari 4189er, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
AirAsia 5985, cleared for pushback.
Aegean 8173, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
All Nippon 2022, taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Korean 3075, cleared for takeoff runway 35. UPS 8711, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
AirAsia 5985, taxi to runway 35.
Egypt Air 49er57, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air Canada 7910, cleared to land runway 35.
Kenya 1275, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Egypt Air 49er57, cancel takeoff.
Fly B 5551, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Egypt Air 49er57, taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Paradise Tower, AirAsia 5985, ready for takeoff runway 35. AirAsia 5985, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower, good afternoon. Philippines 5170 is on approach. Philippines 5170, cleared to land runway 35.
Air Canada 7910, taxi to gate Bravo 1. Paradise clearance. Air France 3381 ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Air France 3381 cleared for pushback. Paradise ground. Air France 3381 ready to taxi.
Philippines 5170 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air France 3381 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Oceania 5861 ready for pushback at Charlie 2. Oceania 5861 cleared for pushback.
Paradise clearance. Swiss 2547 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Air France 3381 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Swiss 2547 cleared for pushback.
Oceania 5861 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise ground. Swiss 2547 ready to taxi. Swiss 2547 taxi to runway 35. Korean 2807 cleared for pushback. Paradise ground. Korean 2807 ready to taxi. Korean 2807 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Oceania 5861 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Dynasty 7800 cleared to land runway 35.
Oceania 5861 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Iroquois 2889er ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Iroquois 2889er cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower. Korean 2807 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Air France 2414 cleared to land runway 35.
Korean 2807 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Iroquois 2889er taxi to runway 35.
China Eastern 8079er cleared for pushback. Paradise Tower. Swiss 2547 ready for takeoff runway 35. Swiss 2547 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Europa 4576 clear to land runway 35.
China Eastern 8079er taxi to runway 35.
Dynasty 7800 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Paradise clearance. Yellow cab 6283 ready for pushback on Alpha 3.
Paradise Tower. Iroquois 2889er ready for takeoff runway 35.
Transnorth 90288 cleared to land runway 35.
Yellow cab 6283 cleared for pushback.
Oceania 7235 cleared for pushback.
Air France 2414 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Yellow cab 6283 taxi to runway 35.
Iroquois 2889er cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Speedbird 2388 cleared to land runway 35.
Oceania 7235 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower. China Eastern 8079 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Europa 4576 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Paradise Tower. Good evening. Air India 8594 is on approach. Air India 8594 cleared to land runway 35. Paradise ground. Transnorth 90288 taxi to the gates. Transnorth 90288 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Singapore 90441 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower. Good evening. Aegean 1830 is on approach. Aegean 1830 cleared to land runway 35.
Singapore 90441 taxi to runway 35.
Speedbird 2388 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
China Eastern 8079 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise clearance. Speedbird 3275 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Air France 6710 clear to land runway 35.
All Nippon 2023 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower, Asiana 7235, ready for takeoff runway 35.
Speedbird 2388, hold position.
Speedbird 3275 cleared for pushback.
Air India 8594, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
UPS 3628 cleared to land runway 35.
Speedbird 3275 taxi to runway 35.
Speedbird 2388, continue taxi.
All Nippon 2023 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise clearance Egypt Air 4957 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Asiana 7235, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Good evening. Asia 5056 is on approach. Asia 5056 clear to land runway 35.
Aegean 1830 taxi to gate Alpha 2. Aegean 1830 hold position.
Paradise Tower, yellow cab 6283, ready for takeoff runway 35.
Vueling 5384, cleared to land runway 35.
Aegean 1830 continue taxi.
Egypt Air 4957 taxi to runway 35. Air France 6710 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Air Canada 7911, cleared for pushback.
UPS 3628 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Paradise Ground, Air Canada 7911, ready to taxi. Air Canada 7911, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Ground. Asia 5056 requesting taxi to the gates. Asia 5056 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Yellow cab 6283, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Kestrel 6784, cleared to land runway 35.
Singapore 90441 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
All Nippon 2023 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Philippines 5171, cleared for pushback.
Speedbird 3275 cleared for takeoff runway 35. Egypt Air 4957 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air Canada 7911, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Vueling 5384, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Air Canada 7911, cancel takeoff.
Philippines 5171, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Ground, Air Canada 7911, taxi to the gates. Air Canada 7911, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Paradise Ground, Kestrel 6784, requesting taxi to the gates. Kestrel 6784, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Paradise Tower, Philippines 5171, ready for takeoff runway 35. Philippines 5171, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower. Good evening. Air Portugal 6536 is on approach. Air Portugal 6536 cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise clearance Europa 4577 ready for pushback at Bravo.
01 cleared for pushback.
Europa 4577 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Ground, Air Portugal 6536, taxi to the gates.
Paradise Ground Dynasty 7801 ready to taxi. Dynasty 7801 taxi to runway 35.
Europa 4577 taxi to runway 35.
Air France 2415 cleared for pushback.
Air Portugal 6536, requesting taxi to the gates.
Paradise Ground Air France 2415 ready to taxi. Air France 2415 taxi to runway 35. Lioniter 6970 cleared to land runway 35.
Transnorth 90289 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Tower Europa 4577 ready for takeoff runway 35. Europa 4577 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Dynasty 7801 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Finnair 90836 cleared to land runway 35.
Transnorth 90289 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower Air France 2415 ready for takeoff runway 35. Paradise Tower good evening Korean 90684 is on approach. Korean 90684 cleared to land runway 35.
Paradise clearance Air India 8595 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Air India 8595 cleared for pushback.
Lioniter 6970 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Paradise Tower good evening Ava 5738 is on approach. Ava 5738 clear to land runway 35.
Air Portugal 6536, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Speedbird 2389er cleared for pushback.
Air India 8595 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Ground Finnair 90836 taxi to the gates.
Kestrel 7218 cleared to land runway 35.
Speedbird 2389er taxi to runway 35.
Finnair 90836 taxi to gate Charlie 1. Aegean 1831 cleared for pushback.
Korean 90684 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Paradise clearance Air France 6711 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Air France 6711 cleared for pushback.
Paradise Ground Aegean 1831 ready to taxi. Aegean 1831 taxi to runway 35.
Ava 5738 taxi to gate Charlie 3. Air France 6711 taxi to runway 35.
Air France 2415 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Transnorth 90289 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Asia 5057 cleared for pushback.
Air India 8595 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Ural 24906 clear to land runway 35.
Speedbird 2389er cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Kestrel 7218 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
UPS 3629er cleared for pushback.
Asia 5057 taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower good evening Alitalia 8884 is on approach. Alitalia 8884 clear to land runway 35. Ava 5738 continue taxi.
Vueling 5385, cleared for pushback.
UPS 3629er taxi to runway 35.
Vueling 5385, taxi to runway 35.
Paradise Tower Air France 6711 ready for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise clearance Air Canada 7911 ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Air Portugal 2058 clear to land runway 35.
Air France 6711 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air Canada 7911 cleared for pushback.
Aegean 1831 cleared for takeoff runway 35. UPS 3629er cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Tower good evening FedEx 30902 is on approach. FedEx 30902 clear to land runway 35.
Ural 24906 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Kestrel 6785 taxi to runway 35.
Air Canada 7911 taxi to runway 35.
Alitalia 8884 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Paradise Tower, Asia 5057, ready for takeoff runway 35.
Paradise Ground Air Portugal 2058 requesting taxi to the gates.
Egypt Air 2074, cleared to land runway 35.
Air Portugal 2058 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Asia 5057, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Vueling 5385, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Air Canada 7911 cleared for takeoff runway 35.
Ural 7370, cleared to land runway 35. Kestrel 6785, cleared for takeoff runway 35.
FedEx 30902, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Paradise Tower, good evening. Cathay 6660 is on approach. Cathay 6660, cleared to land runway 35.
FedEx 30902, hold position.
Paradise Ground, Egypt Air 2074, requesting taxi to the gates. Paradise Tower, good evening. Indonesia 5560 is on approach. Indonesia 5560, cleared to land runway 35. Egypt Air 2074, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Paradise Ground, Ural 7370, taxi to the gates. Ural 7370, taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Paradise Ground, Cathay 6660, taxi to the gates.